dials that can also serve as GPS, compass, and journal. Learn to use your gear before leaving, because you won't want to carry manuals, or make more use of your smartphone by loading it with manuals. Electronic devices such as your camera, phone, and watch are worthy of special attention. If your watch or phone has an alarm, be sure it is off before settling into a shelter or other common sleeping area. Take the best camera that you can afford and are willing to carry. Learn how to shoot the types of pictures that you will take on the trail. Close-ups of flowers, wildlife in dense, low-light woods where a flash can have a spotlight effect, hikers sitting around a campfire. Know how to use the camera's timer or remote to take a photo of yourself alone on a scenic overlook. Take a mini tripod and learn techniques for propping and stabilizing your camera. What does it cost? In 2003, $5,000 would be a good baseline. Most hikers would spend more on their gear and town stops to make the trip comfortable, and some frugal hikers will get by on less. Opportunity cost, the income that you won't earn while hiking, is the largest expense through hiking. Hiking is as cheap as any vacation that you can take. Virtually every night's stay can be free, and there's enough food left in hiker boxes to eat for free. No one does this, though, as the pull of a hot shower, soft bed, and real food is strong. A reasonable plan might be to factor in the cost of a hotel or hostel stay and a few restaurant meals every week. A through hike will last 15 to 30 weeks. The big three gear items, pack, tent, and sleeping bag, can all be had for less than $200 each. All the gear that I started with added up to about $1,000. However, I purchased an equal amount of gear that I tested and chose not to take, and I bought more gear along the way. What's the hardest part of the trail? I have little doubt that with similar weather conditions and hiker fitness, slowest progress would be made through the White Mountains and southern Maine. Here the trail has its steepest ascents and descents, along with rugged, rocky terrain. But conditions are not always the same, so the hardest part of a through hike is not easily predictable. The struggle to get in trail shape can outweigh initial enthusiasm. Dealing with bad weather, sickness, or injury can make any part of the trail a challenge. Emotional challenges are no less real. For some, the novelty of walking through the woods, mostly alone, without modern conveniences, is a novelty that wears off. The hardest part of through hiking can be dealing with loneliness, missing life as it was back home, or the temptation to jump into new endeavors. For me, trudging through central Virginia was difficult. Reaching Virginia was a nice landmark, but then it seemed like work to register further progress. There was a rainy spell, and I had to take time off to nurse an infected blister. A too brief visit from my family gave me a taste of what I was missing. What's your favorite part of the trail? I most enjoyed my time on the trail in Maine. There were many treeless summits from which I could see a seemingly endless forest generously dotted with ponds. The trail through the White Mountains is similar, but more austere, with fewer bodies of water. A section of trail from Roan Mountain to Hump Mountain was memorable for its grassy balls. The trail in and near Grayson Highlands is unique and remarkable. Did you